It's your boy Damian Cryer. I hope each and every one of you guys is having a wonderful, amazing, and blessed day. So man, anyway, I am doing just fine, man. As you guys know, I finally made a trip down to New Jersey. And I have to say it was a really, truly amazing trip. And I'm glad that I finally had the opportunity to go down there and meet with Lady J, meet her wonderful family, meet her wonderful son, man. It was really a really good experience, man. And I'm gonna tell you guys, I would definitely be going back. There's no doubt about that. So anyway, guys, while I was there in New Jersey, me and Lady J talked about some of the things that we want to do the next time I go back down there. Like, she was telling me about the seaside shore, which is not far from where she lives. It's like a big oceanfront boardwalk. A lot of fun stuff, man. You guys know I love the water. And I was really impressed by a lot of stuff that I seen while I was there in New Jersey. So definitely going to be making that trip again really soon. I gotta tell you, man, you know, it's a pretty big world out there, you know, and sometimes if you don't ever get up and go places to take chances, you will never know what's out there. And I have to say again, guys, I was really impressed. You know, New Jersey is not as big as I thought it was, but it's perfect. I felt just so comfortable when I was there. I don't know, it's because I'm from a small city, or maybe it was just the people or the energy. Everybody was so nice, man. I don't know how many times that we went out to eat while I was there, but every time we went somewhere to eat, we had really good customer service, whether we ordered food over the phone or whether we showed up in person and ate while I was there. But it was really nice, man. And, you know, again, it will be a place that I would definitely be going back to visit and hopefully spending some time there. So I try to divide my time while I'm off work between Julisa and Darian. So I do feel 100% better that I actually went down and seen Julisa. I was able to spend a few days with her. She's a very wonderful person, really good heart, really good spirit, and she got just the best energy ever, man. So I thank you guys, man, for you know, all the love and support, and all the love and support that you also have shown Lady J. So anyway, guys, while I was down there in New Jersey, you know, everybody's always talking about, Damian, you need to get a crock pot. You know, so as you guys know, cooking in a crock pot takes time. But Lady J's big thing was, well, every time you put something on the stove, Damian, you always walk away from it and go to the park, or you leave and go to the store and leave stuff on the stove, and you come back to the house to smoke you, whatever. And she's right, because I had a bad habit of doing that. I thought if I turned something on low, that it'd be okay while I'm gone. But it's just simply not the case, because when you leave to go somewhere, you're not going to be in and out like you would like to. There's lines of people. Sometimes you get stuck in traffic. You get stopped by a train. So when I got to New Jersey, she surprised me with this crock pot right here. So this is my very first crock pot ever. So it is really nice. I'm really excited to open it up and use this crock pot. Not only did she buy the crock pot, or surprise me with a crock pot, she surprised me with the recipe book, guys. And you see this little blue sticky right here? She has this blue sticky on, ooh-wee, hearty sausage and tortellini soup. This is a picture of it right here, guys. So this is one of the things I want to cook. You know, like when she comes here. I hope the camera can actually see that. That looks so yummy. So that's one of the things that I'm going to be cooking in the near future. And again, guys, this book right here, it has so many recipes as far as different stuff that you can cook. I mean, I can learn. Look at all these pages. I mean, there's so much to learn. Jeez, I didn't know that you can do so much in a crock pot. I mean, steamed carrots. Oh my God, I mean, it's just so much, man. Roasted summer squash with pine nuts and Romano cheese. That looks really good. Guys, there is so much stuff you can do. You know, I didn't think that you can do this much with the crock pot, but there are so many recipes in here. So it looks like we're gonna be doing a whole lot of cooking at home. Again, guys, this, I don't know if I believe that she actually picked this book out for me. I don't think it came with a crock pot because this is a very thick book. I mean, it is very thick, and that's what it looks like in the front, guys. So anyway, being that this is my very first crock pot, I figure I will go ahead and open it up in front of you guys. So, don't have a box cutter, a box opener, guys, so I'm just gonna use this little kitchen knife to open it. You guys get the point, just basically just to open it up. I'm really excited to finally have a crock pot, especially on those long days when I work long nights, long hours. I don't have to worry about, well, when I'm gonna cook tomorrow, I can just plug the crock pot in while I'm at work. Set it on a certain temperature and it'll just do its own thing. So that is awesome. And this thing is actually bigger than what I thought it was. I thought it was like a smaller one. It's actually a pretty decent size. I'm gonna have to lay the box on the side to kind of slide it out. Ooh, wait. Oh yes, this is a nice big one too, guys. This is not the small one I thought it was. So comes with the lid. You know, they got to have all that wrapping on it so it doesn't drop and fall, and there's this glassware too, so breakable. Okay, 2 pieces to it. Okay, yes, 2 pieces to it. So, also comes with a little handbook to show you, I guess, the safety warnings and stuff, owner's manual. So this is actually pretty cool, man. Okay, they got it wrapped up. It's not even heavy either. This glass part is a lot heavier than the actual cooker itself. So I'm assuming this is the bottom part. Yeah, this is the cooker. This is pretty cool, man. I like it. I love it. So let's see. So you put that in there like that. I guess you put your water in there. Pretty cool. So there it is, guys. That is the reveal of my new crock pot and my new book to be able to cook lots of recipes. The goal is, man, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna say, man, I got a habit of doing that, is, we can actually learn recipes together. And some of these recipes, maybe, if not all, every time that I make a dish, maybe I can put the recipes in the link in the description down below. That way it gives you guys detailed information and instructions about how to cook certain things in the crock pot. So I think that we can all learn together. So I went to the store today and I got what they call a corned beef brisket, because I've been having a taste for corned beef briskets and cabbage. Black eyed peas, I don't really like them because I feel like that they're looking back at me, but they are pretty good. And with it being like a New Year's, it's a tradition. So tomorrow is New Year's, guys. So I'm gonna put this corned beef brisket in here and get this bad boy going, because that's what I got the taste for. Like I set this on like a certain temperature where it cooks slow all night long, and it'd be so tender. And then hopefully I can cut the head of cabbage up and put in there some potatoes, and then just hook it up, man. So I'm gonna shut the camera off for a second, guys, while I set up my crock pot, and I'm gonna show you guys the corned beef brisket that I'm gonna be cooking with it. Okay, guys, I got the tripod set up. It's a 6 feet tripod, so I got it set at the highest adjustable set. Oh wait, no I didn't. Okay, so hopefully that it's not too tall, or we guys can still see me. So I had to make adjustments on the tripod, guys. So this is one of those 6 feet adjustable tripods where I can adjust it up and down. I just can't bring it too close to the stove area because the area is kind of small. So anyway, guys, when I came home today, after I got me some well-deserved rest from that 10-hour drive from New Jersey, I went and got this corned beef brisket. I've never ever cooked one of these. I've tasted them before, but I've never cooked them. So I've already got the crock pot cleaned out, rinsed out. Even though it's new, I still rinse it out for any germs or stuff that's been in there from the packaging. So this brisket right here was $13. $13.77. I actually bought this from Save-A-Lot Foods. So see what the weight is of it. So this is 3.45 pounds. So I thought it was a good deal. It's boneless, it doesn't have any bones in or anything like that. But it comes with this little packet right here. I'm assuming that this is some type of seasoning. See that little packet right there? I'm assuming that that's some type of seasoning. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. I'm gonna rinse it off. I'm gonna turn the water on low so it don't distort the sound out of the video, guys. And like I said, I've never cooked one before, but what I do know about meat and even stuff that you never cooked before, you always rinse it off. You want to always clean the meat off really, really thorough, you know, so, and I'm hoping that I'm doing it right, but I know that you rinse it off good, you season it, and then you let it cook. So right now I got the crock pot set on high. So if I have to leave or something, which I'm sure I will, I know that it won't overcook or cook too fast or smoke up the apartment or burn anything down. So again, guys, it's a 3.45 pound. I mean, that's a pretty big piece of meat, but I believe that these are shrivel up as you cooking them or as they cooking, so it won't be as big as it looks. But I think with some cabbage, some black-eyed peas, maybe some cornbread on the side, and a nice tall glass of pop or something, I think that this baby would be lit. That's what the front of the packet looks like, in case you guys, in case I didn't show that to you earlier. If I didn't, I apologize. So I'm just gonna cut her open, guys, and rinse her off. When I was in New Jersey, I don't know if a lot of you guys have actually watched the mukbang that me and Julisa had did. So we did like a crab mukbang where we ate like crab, and we had this. Well, they put the seasoning on it called Old Bay seasoning. I don't think I've ever had that, but my brother's been always trying to put me onto that Old Bay seasoning because he lives on the East Coast as well. But they use Old Bay seasoning on the crab legs, and I'm gonna tell you, man, the taste was just phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Anyway, guys, this is that little pack of little seeds, whatever. I think that it is the seasoning that goes on the meat. I don't see why they would have this inside the pack of meat if it doesn't go inside the meat. So that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna pull out the packet. Also, yeah, so I guess I just answered my own question. I was wondering if it was like 2 big pieces of meat in here, but it's actually 1. I'm actually rinsing this packaging out that it came in, so it doesn't stink. When I put it in the trash, it doesn't stink up my apartment from the foul odor of the blood being in it. So I just rinsed that out. And yes, I am taking this trash out tonight. It's not gonna sit overnight. So this is that meat. Whoa, whoa, this mug is big, man. I don't want to bring the meat too close to the camera because I don't want to drip this all over my floor. But that's it right there, guys. It's like a huge slab of meat. And I'm thinking that this is the fat. Like I said, I've eaten this before years ago, but it's been a long time since I've eaten it. I hope that you guys can see that. So I'm just going to take it and rinse it off a little bit more. I can tell that it's probably going to be really, really yummy, man. I mean, it's definitely, I don't know how long to cook them. If you cook it like a turkey, where you got to cook it by the pound or a big ham or something. But for right now, I'm going to just look for tenderness. I don't anticipate that it's going to be done in a couple of hours. So I know that that's not going to happen. So I know it's like, what, evening time now? It's like 5 o'clock. So I know I will not be eating that for dinner because I know that that's not going to be done at dinner time. But I'm going to keep testing it, like putting a fork in every 5 or 6 hours to see if it's getting tender. And if it's getting tender, then that's when I'll know what the next move is that I need to make as far as add more seasonings, or is it time to cut the cabbage up and put it in there, or is it tender enough where I can turn it off and stuff like that. So I don't want to put the cabbage in right now or the potatoes in there right now because they'll get, it seems like that this will take a lot longer to cook than the cabbage. Take a lot longer to cook than the potatoes. So go ahead and get this rinsed off, and that's it. The excess water drip off. I only filled the crock pot halfway up because this humongous piece of meat may just overflood this pot. So, oh wow, it fit in there so perfectly. Then, I'm not pouring some of this water out. It's kind of going over the top. As soon as I put that meat in there, it just started going over the top. That way it doesn't. Okay, there we go. Okay, and this is that pack of seasoning. I'm just going to dump this right over in there. Guys, also let me know if you think that the tripod made a big difference on the cooking vlog or on the cooking video. So that way I'll know if it was a good investment. I mean, it wasn't really expensive, but it was an investment. So let me know if you think that this is a lot better than me holding the camera, kind of you know, rinse the meat off and season the meat up and do this and do that, just leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and your comments are always welcome and appreciated. So I'm just gonna pour this little seed stuff right over in here. Just like that. Then I'm gonna grab me some of the seasoning out of the cabinet. I got a lot of that. This is that Goya. Always use that when I'm cooking, man. It's really good. This stuff is over the top. And check this out, man. I just happened to look at my cabinet and notice that I do have cornmeal. I have 2 boxes of Jiffy cornmeal for the black eyed peas, so that's gonna be perfect later on. Or tomorrow. This won't really be done till tomorrow. But, so we're gonna put a little bit of black pepper seasoning in there. I don't wanna over season it too much because I don't know how powerful those little seeds is that I just put in there. Or the little pellets that I just put in there season. I don't know what the proper name is. Corned beef seasoning, I think that's the name of it. So I don't want to overdo it with the seasoning. Somebody also at the store told me to drop some onions in there. I think it's still too early to drop onions in there right now until the meat starts to cook and start to do its thing. And of course, can't really cook something like this without having your good old famous meat tenderizer. Gotta add that in there. I used to always think that the meat tenderizer was seasoning salt, because if you look at seasoning salt and meat tenderizer, they look like they're the same exact color. So that's the seasoning. So I'm thinking that this is not for just one specific type of meat. I'm assuming that you can use this meat tenderizer on any type of meat, you baking or cooking or boiling or whatever. So anyway, guys, so that's it. Put the top on. Again, I have it set on high for right now. It's 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna have it set on high for the beginning, first couple of 3-4 hours. And then as it gets later throughout the evening and it's, you know, my body starts to wind down, I start getting tired and getting relaxed and getting ready to just relax for the day, I'll go ahead and turn it down low, because I know at that point I'm gonna be getting tired and my body's not gonna wanna be getting up. So I guess that there's a plus to this, being able to cook this as high as I want and then turning it down and not worrying about burning up my food while I'm asleep. So guys, anyway, I'm gonna be back in a little bit, guys, when the meat gets done or as it's starting to cook. So that way I can show you the process of how I'm doing it, and basically hopefully I can show you when I do the first fork test to stick the fork in or cut a little piece to see if it's tender enough. So I will see you guys in a little bit. What's good, YouTube? I'm back, guys. So I finally got the meal done as I promised. I'm wearing different clothes because it's a different day. Let me adjust this a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay, guys, that's a little better. So happy New Year's to everyone, man. It's 2019 in the house, gang, 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 gang. Crier crew, it's 2019, man. I am so freaking happy, so grateful. I feel so truly blessed. So anyway, man, I got the cabbage going on right here. I got the, oh God, I lost the whole focus name of the thing. Corned beef, the corned beef meat right here. And I got the black eyed peas right there, guys. So I did not do the cornbread. I'm sorry, the black eyed peas. Right here. I did do the cornbread because I realized I didn't have any eggs and it's kind of cold outside and I didn't feel like getting in the car and warming it up, and y'all get the picture. And I have apple juice, and it really is apple juice. So now I'm gonna say my grace, guys, and I'm gonna eat. Okay, guys, so first thing I'm gonna try is the beans. Oh, by the way, corned beef brisket is the name of it. Corned beef brisket. Pretty good. I don't like to eat those too much because they feel like they're staring back at me, but it's like a tradition. I think they say cooked beans or green beans or something, or black-eyed peas. It keeps all the evil away from you or whatever. So anyway, it's the cabbage. I don't know how true that is, but what I do know, I don't know if it's really true that it keeps all the evil away from you, making beans for New Year's, but I can tell you it has been a really good year for me. So this is really good. I'm not going to eat the whole thing while I'm doing the video, guys, because me and Darian have some things that we need to do today. This is my first corned beef brisket I ever made in my life, and it is so freaking good. This is really good. I'm gonna be eating on this later on too. Well, guys, listen. So that's what I did. I put the corned beef brisket. Again, first I rinsed the corned beef off. And then I rinsed the crock pot out because, as I said, it was a Christmas gift from Julisa. Oh, also, yeah. I don't know if you guys seen that during my live. Any of you guys who wasn't in my live a couple nights ago, me and Lady J, that's what she bought me. She bought me the Apple Watch 3. I did not see that coming. I'm sure you guys are wanting to know what I got her. I'm gonna have to wait for that one though. I'll let you guys see that later on. Maybe we'll even do that video on her channel, who knows. We'll see. But it's a big surprise. So anyway, let me know what you guys think of this video, man. Oh, let me back up. I rinsed out the crock pot is where I was at, because I had to clean out all of the packaging stuff that was in the crock pot. Rinsed the meat off good, put it inside the crock pot. Then I put the corned beef brisket comes with like a little pack of little seed things, but from what I'm tasting now, those were seeds, some type of seasoning pellets. And then it really brought the taste of the corned beef brisket out. Amazing. So I poured those in there. Then I seasoned it with some Goya seasoning or Abdul. Also put some black pepper in it, some regular salt, and I also put some meat tenderizer in it. To really bring it out. I was gonna put potatoes in this stuff, man, but I was like, no, that's a little bit too much. I mean, it really looks and tastes really, really good. And so I put the brisket on and let it cook for several hours last night. And then I had to take the brisket out of the crock pot because it was already really tender. I didn't want to over tender it while cooking the cabbage. I put the cabbage in last night and everything came out perfectly, guys. So again, this is a really, really good meal right here. I started the New Year's off with my first meal of corned beef brisket. So I'm going to get Darian dressed and we're going to go visit some people today. No, it's the New Year's. Darian, I thought he was going to be out of school until this weekend. I mean, until after the weekend. But his mom said that they go back to school on Thursday and Friday, which I personally think that's stupid as hell. They go back to school Thursday and Friday for 2 days and then be right back out. So I'm gonna have to take him home tomorrow night and then pick him up again Friday, which is all good, you know. I'm really happy to have him with me anyway. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think of this video right here. If y'all want me to do more recipes in the crock pot, and you guys can come along with me and we can do the recipes step by step. Also, guys, if you want me to start leaving the recipes and seasonings that I use and the type of stuff that I'm cooking and how many pounds and stuff like that and where I buy it at, and the links in the description down below, leave me a comment in this video right here and I will start doing that for you guys. It's a little bit extra work, but for you guys, it's well worth it because, like I said, this book has hundreds of recipes in it, guys, and we can learn together. hundreds of recipes. You know, it's nothing like being able to make a good old-fashioned home-cooked meal. You know, but anyway, guys, give this video a like, smash that like button, guys. Turn the bell on so you can receive notifications every time I drop a video, man. And let me know what you guys think of this video, guys. Well, I love you guys. Also, let's get this video to 200 likes, and I'll drop another cooking video for you guys. Until next time, I'm Damian Cryer. I love each and every one of you guys. I'm gonna eat my meal, and I'm gonna talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.